Welcome everyone for the Elimination Chamber London Night 2 Kickoff Show. So today we'll be talking about all the matches happening later tonight, and we will discuss everything, the predictions, and more. So first we have the official matches of tonight. So we have Stephanie Vaquer, Lita, and Nia Jax in a triple threat match for the Women's World Champion. Next up, we have the Unsanctioned Match between Trick Williams and Sami Zayn. And for the main event, we have the Men's Elimination Chamber between CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, Edge, Bobby Lashley, Bron Breakker, and LA Knight. This is your Elimination Chamber London Night 2 match card. And we thank our official theme song, Angine de Poitrine, for bien. So, very excited for tonight. And I think it's gonna be chaos, just like yesterday night. So last night we had Asuka, we had Chelsea Green, Becky Lynch, Sol Ruka, Charlotte Flair, and Rhea Ripley that went in the Women's Chamber. We had Roman Reigns versus Drew McIntyre, a very chaotic match with the reveal of Shinsuke Nakamura as a masked man. And the main event was amazing. We had John Cena facing Chris Jericho for the Undisputed Champion. Like I said earlier, tonight we have a pretty amazing card. Starting off as the opening match, Stephanie Vaquer, Nia Jax, and Lita. And after that, the mid-card match of tonight's show will be the Unsanctioned Match between Trick Williams and Sami Zayn for the United States Championship. And yes, Devin, it's me, Haunted Jacob. So this is the kickoff show of Night 2 Elimination Chamber, hosted by myself, Haunted Jacob. It's me, Devin. Later tonight, we have the Prince Conference of Night 2, hosted by myself again and some special guests, including CNC. So, I think Night 2 is gonna be very good, and let's talk about the Women's Triple Threat match, the prediction. So, the fan favorite to win is Stephanie Vaquer. So people think Nia Jax will lose her champion right before Mania, and that Vaquer will enter the biggest show of the year, WrestleMania, with the title. So here's the hype package.
Who throws Nia Jax outside the ring. She's fired up. Lita is fired up, and so is this massive Quebec City crowd. But guys, look at this. That's Stephanie Vaquer with a steel chair, and Stephanie Vaquer attacking Lita. And the ref will call for the bell. And Stephanie Vaquer.
Elimination Chamber, everybody keeps talking about Stephanie Vaquer. Everybody keeps talking about Lita. But let's get one thing straight. I'm the Women's World Champion for a reason.
Nia, keep talking. The truth is you're scared. You know your time as champion is running out.
Big, big, big mistake.
That was a pretty chaotic World Chamber for those three women. But anyways, I will give you some stats about the three women, starting with Nia Jax. Throughout the CJ universe, Nia Jax is 7 wins, 1 draw, and 1 lost. She lost the one time, and that's pretty amazing. If you lost one time and you're going against that destroying superstar, I would have been scared. Now, Lita, 0 win. She lost any, but she has 1 draw. And I'm going to talk about that later. That was a draw that happened at Rumble. And now Stephanie Vaquer is 0 win, is 0 draw, but she has 2 lose. So she's going in with 0% of winning. Lita as well, but has a draw. So the most prepared woman here, I would say, it's Nia Jax. For the road to Rumble, to Chamber, I'm sorry. Road to Chamber, we have some pretty chaotic stuff like we saw in the hype package. So at Raw episode 2 in Scotland, it had a big backstage brawl that happened between those three, and that's when the match got announced by myself. It was in the parking lot of the arena, and I was in, and then a security guard told me that it had something back there, and then I went, and I was like, oh, okay, you want to deal with this? Let's deal that at Chamber. But even I forgot, before that, we had the Rumble match between Lita and Nia Jax that ended in the draw. Ended in the draw because Stephanie Vaquer debuted her CJ universe. She debuted, and she caused the DQ. And then that's when the tension came alive, and they went they went all at it. They were fighting each other, and then yeah. Next at the Raw Cardiff, Nia did a promo, and and then Stephanie Vaquer intercepted. She wanted her match, and she wanted to have a fight now. Nia declined, turned around, exit the ring, but then she came back and hit Vaquer with the belt. Then Lita came and she interfered. And yeah, and then now it's here tonight. Those two are going at it for the world champion of Nia Jax. And see you, and we'll be back after this break.
fighter who's got nothing to lose. Battle tested, next opponent he choose will be left broken and bruised. Just me and my crew, we battle tested. Coming for everything and you know we'll wreck it. Let the first warrior stronger than me take a shot at coming here to try to brawl with me. I'm ready for war. I'm ready for war. Put your money where your mouth is, no stalling with me. I've climbed to the highest point, there's no falling with me. Yeah, this is your moment, you better own it. Go on tonight until there's nothing more left. And I've been waiting for this, so I'm well rested. I'm war ready, I'm battle tested. I'm ready for war, I'm battle tested. Made it through the fire, now we're here to wreck it. Went ready for war, we're battle tested. Made it through the fire, now we're here to wreck it. I'm ready for war, I'm battle tested. Went ready for war, we're battle tested. I'm ready for war. I'm war ready, I'm battle tested. This the story of a fighter who's got nothing to lose. Battle tested, next opponent he choose will be left broken and bruised. Just me and my crew, we battle tested. Coming for everything and you know we'll wreck it. Let the first warrior stronger than me take a shot at coming here to try to brawl with me. I'm ready for war.
Welcome in London in the Wembley Stadium with both nights attendance of 180,000 people. That is a lot. And next up that we're going to talk about is Trick Williams versus Sami Zayn. And Devin, I am great. Thanks for asking. And what about you? How do you feel? So yeah. Next up is Trick Williams versus Sami. And here is the hype package.
Of course, when I don't attend the show, there's chaos. So you know what? You guys want chaos? You guys want extreme? Well, extreme it is. Unsanctioned match at Elimination Chamber. How about that? Alright?
Welcome back, everybody. Yeah, so we have this is Trick versus Sami later tonight. Unsanctioned Match. We have a special guest here joining me, and it is CEO of CJ Wrestling, one of the greatest ever HWE superstar ever. We have Skeletor, aka Chris Regis.
It's nice to see you. It's nice to see you all. I have a small chair, guys, so I'm very sorry for that. I'm aware of some audio issues, by the way, some technical difficulties that are maybe untrue. So just for those watching, please let us know if you guys can hear the live. So without further ado, we're gonna take a short little break, and we'll be back.
Yes.
Welcome back, everyone. So Jacob talked about the women's triple threat match between Nia Jax, Stephanie Vaquer, and Lita, and now we are going to talk about the unsanctioned match. The unsanctioned match between Trick Williams and Sami Zayn. So Jacob, this is an interesting matchup because they fought at the Royal Rumble, and you know, things didn't go Sami's way in his hometown in Quebec City.
Mm-hmm.
Can this time, maybe without the pressure of his hometown, somewhere else in London, can he capture and grab the United States Championship?
I think Sami can do it. He just needs to go his best. Trick, we know he's not as not like, he's newer to wrestling than Sami Zayn is. So Sami Zayn has more experience. He has more. He's wrestled more than Trick.
He has more experience, and we've seen in the past weeks how ruthless he has been, how brutal. I don't think Trick is able to beat this version of Sami Zayn, because he had a different version in Royal Rumble Quebec. He cannot beat this version though.
Yeah, and Sami is he's faced Cena.
He's faced Cena, yeah.
And I'll be honest, he went that close of beating Cena. It was very close.
Yeah. So I think tonight I have to go with Sami Zayn. And plus it's an unsanctioned match. Sami Zayn is used to these kind of matches, so I'm gonna go Sami Zayn. But can you just remind us their records, please?
Yes. Trick is 4 wins, 0 draws, and 1 he lost once. And Sami, he has won once, 0 draws, but has lost 5 times. But like I said, people, Sami went against some hard opponents to win. For example, like a guy named Cena. He faced Trick on Rumble, and he did a lot.
It's true. He has done a lot. And, Sami Zayn, the record doesn't really, Sami and Trick have the opposite records. One is 1-5, the other one's like 4-1. I don't think we should look at records, especially in pro wrestling. Records don't matter. When we're going to talk about the men's Elimination Chamber, there are some with not the greatest records. But if they win the Elimination Chamber, who cares? They go on to WrestleMania. They go on to main event versus the champion. Is someone going to talk about the shitty record that they have? No. I don't think records matter. But Trick Williams might be coming in as the favorite because of his record. But I do believe Sami is going to win. Haunted Jacob, what's your final pick for this matchup?
I'm going with Sami Zayn.
I'm also going with Sami Zayn. To those watching, to the fans, let us know in the comments who you guys think will win this unsanctioned match that is going on later tonight. Devin, Haunted Jacob has said that he's great. You could say it again.
Yeah, I'm great, Devin.
Devin, he has answered your question. Ask more questions, please. And he's not mad at you. Elimination Chamber live at Wembley Stadium and live on YouTube. Nia Jax to kick things off will defend the Women's Championship versus Lita and Stephanie Vaquer in triple threat action. The winner will face Becky Lynch at WrestleMania. Becky Lynch won the Women's Chamber last night. Then we've got Trick Williams defending the United States Championship versus Sami Zayn in one-on-one action in an unsanctioned match. Not only the title is on the line, but it will be unsanctioned. And obviously our main event, LA Knight, Bron Breakker, Bobby Lashley, Edge, Cody Rhodes, and CM Punk live at the Wembley Stadium, live on YouTube. 90,000 people expected to be here. And we hope there will be a lot of people watching live with us for night 2 later on tonight. No exact date. We have a date, it's today, but the time, we don't have an exact time. And thank you again to Angèle de Poitrine for their official theme song, Fabien. And we thank you all again for watching. We are here in London at Wembley Stadium. And Jacob, I want to talk about London a little. What a crowd it was last night.
Oh, yeah.
Any thoughts on the crowd and for the superstars that they saw yesterday?
Amazing. They had a Drew hometown continent.
Yes.
They were loud. They were very, very loud for every match. The Women's Chamber, Roman Drew, Jericho Cena. It was absolutely amazing.
And I think they're going to be as loud tonight. I mean, there's guys like Cody Rhodes, guys like CM Punk that are going to be here. Lita. They're definitely going to be loud, I believe. And can we say that this has been probably one of the best crowds in CJ, if you're thinking about it?
Yeah.
Like, who can come close to this crowd that we've had in CJ? Let's talk about like premium live events, because I think let's focus on those.
Quebec was a
Quebec
good
City was great, but again, it's an arena. It's
Yeah.
17,000 people. Now, for you guys to be loud, 90,000 people, London, you guys are great.
Yeah.
If not, we had Los Angeles Survivor Series, we had Toronto Bad Blood, and we had SummerSlam Chicago.
Chicago is
All excellent crowds, all in different ways. They cheer. They're different people.
yeah.
Tonight I'm very excited to see Sami Zayn. He's gonna get cheered. He's gonna
Yeah.
get booed. Some people still love Sami Zayn. Some people clearly don't. Let me tell you, as your general manager, I don't like Sami Zayn. He's been ruthless in the recent weeks. He's made me go to the point where I have to announce this unsanctioned match. That means I've had enough. And
Enough is enough.
Enough is enough. And so let's talk about you as well with CM Punk.
Yeah.
What has been going on? I want to know more. We didn't have you for the press conference yesterday. Are we getting possibly CM Punk to talk later on tonight?
Yeah. In the press conference, we'll be talking, and he will be also live on the next episode of Raw.
He's gonna be live in
Yeah.
Louisville.
Yeah.
Louisville, awesome. And I want to know your thoughts on what happened last night with the mystery attacker getting revealed, being Shinsuke Nakamura. We also unfolded last night. We had Stephanie Vaquer, and we did not have Stephanie Vaquer. I'm sorry. We had obviously the Women's Chamber, but then we got to Roman versus Drew. And man, that is...
First, the match was chaotic.
Talk about the match. I want
It
to
was-
know your
it
thoughts about the
was,
match.
It was chaotic. As well, we had at the end the masked man, which is Nakamura, revealed. I was number one.
Are you
angry.
shocked?
I was shocked because on every single Raw, I couldn't be like telling what to do in the matches. I couldn't talk to my superstars. I was only focused on finding where the masked man is and everything. So then I was a little mad that he like revealed himself and I didn't find, because that's what I've been doing since the past 3
You've been
weeks?
trying to find this mystery attacker's identity,
Yeah.
and we've seen. I think on every Raw show, Raw Scotland, Raw Manchester, and Raw Cardiff, you've always talked to CM Punk backstage.
Yes.
And CM Punk gets more angry and more angry every show. And I'm sure you got a little more angry every single show.
Yeah. But like yesterday, after his chamber match, he came to me and now he was real angry, you know.
He was real angry.
At the start, he wanted his world title match. Then he got attacked by a masked man. Then the feud was continuing, always coming. And yes, little break for WrestleMania, the host.
Yeah, the
Jelly
Jelly Roll. I did announce it yesterday. Some mixed reactions for Jelly Roll. Some people like Jelly Roll, some people don't. Anyways,
And it's not official,
not official.
but it might happen.
But if
For now,
Nia
it's-
Jax stays the champ, that's your match.
So let's continue. About the masked man, yeah.
Yep.
Me and Punk, we made a deal about when I'm gonna figure out who's the masked man. I'll book the
Absolutely.
match right away.
Mm.
So now I know it's Nakamura. Is it gonna be Nakamura Punk at Mania?
I want to talk about what I asked Zayn Saint Savior, our special guest on
Yeah.
last night's press conference. I asked him, what are your predictions for what's going to happen involving Drew, Roman, CM Punk, and Shinsuke Nakamura? Because we all know that Seth Rollins is facing Obafemi at WrestleMania. He's locked in. But I asked him, what's going to happen with those? We had 3 theories. His main theory, he said that Roman Reigns and CM Punk are going to be able to coexist and team up to face the Visionaries, Shinsuke and Drew. That's his main theory. I had a theory where it's going to be straight up Punk, Nakamura, in like a Hell in a Cell, or a Last Man Standing, like a stipulation match. And then this other theory is that CM Punk is going to find a way to insert himself into this match that we're seeing on the screen right now. Seth Rollins and Obafemi.
Yeah.
Those were the 3 theories. What theory you as the Raw General Manager, as the booker, you could see happening? Or you don't want to reveal too much?
Well, I don't want to reveal too much, but like I said, we had that deal. And with the theory of Zayn, like you said yesterday, the tag match, it still includes the deal. CM Punk still has his deal on facing Nakamura. He said if it's in a triple threat, if it's in a one-on-one, if it's in a tag team, if it's in a 5-way, fatal 4-way, 6-way, 7-way, 8-way match, it doesn't matter. He just wanted to get his hands on Nakamura, which he indeed had his hands at the end of yesterday's night show.
and he's had his hands on the Raws.
Yeah.
Like, you just didn't know who it was, and that's
Yeah.
really who you wanted.
So now, because we know, I do have some ideas in my head. But if you want to know, watch Raw and you won't have your answer. But I do have my plan.
And can you respond to our fan Devin in the comments?
Yes, Evan, I remember you.
Devin, Jacob remembers you. We know you. We know you're in the chat. Ask different questions. Give us whatever requests. Ask questions about whatever wrestling related. All right. So let's go back to this this unsanctioned match. The United States Championship has a nice little history. We had Penta as the inaugural champion. Then Rey Fenix grabbed the title, and then Trick Williams was able to beat Rey Fenix at Survivor Series due to the interference by Penta. Now, Penta and Rey Fenix, we haven't seen them in quite some time. But since then, Trick Williams is still the champion. but we're predicting that it's ending tonight. If it does end tonight, what's next for Trick Williams?
If Sami wins, the rivalry is 1-1. So
Right.
Does it go to a final match at Mania?
It could.
Does it go maybe include someone else at Mania?
It could.
Threat, or is it just gonna be a new story? That's what I
could.
think. So it can be anything.
It could.
Can be-
All right. How about if Trick retains? Because if Trick retains, then the rivalry is 2-0.
Yeah,
It should be
so
done.
now it's over. So now maybe on SmackDown's have an open challenge. Maybe it's gonna have a tournament, or maybe someone just gonna ambush Trick from the back and gets his own shot at the United States Championship.
Right. Right. Devin,
Hello.
hello. We have responded. I don't know if you hear us, Devin. Restart your app. Do something, but yeah, we have answered your questions. We're gonna take a short break, and then how about we talk about the main event after the break?
Yeah, good idea.
Save the storm, save the night. In the darkness, find the light. As the world shatters, we rise. In unity, defying demise.
Honorable C notes.
I got it cool for a 10. The bitch get loose, she tryna win. I beat her by the house, I beat her in. It's 40 in the couch, I let it spin. When the car's lit, better call in. She done popped all out, she done call twin. I done went to spaz that I put the raw in. I done hit the strip club instead of talk 10. The shawty out the Glico, she be coming hot just like a heat stroke. I can see it lurking through the peephole. I'm stacking different money type of seat notes. I'm talking seat notes, nigga hit seat notes. You spend what you want and you get what you want. I guess you got what you wanted. You're hitting the pole and you give it your all and you keeping it honest. It's too many nights and we're nameless. It's too many nights and we're famous. It's too many nights and we're brainless. Ain't it? They keep drunk, keep the bitch drunk, keep the bitch drunk, I got it cool, 14, the bitch get loose, she tryna win. I beat her out the house, I beat her in, money in the couch, I let it spin. You made 100 and you fall back, did you wanna call back, knowing that you're all that bad? Oh, it's 200 on your dashboard, stepping at your passport, ask me if I'm really okay.
Wrestling has more than one royal family.
Adrenaline in my soul, every fight out of control. Do it all to get them off their feet. my crew, we battle tested. Coming for everything and you know we'll wreck it. Let the first warrior stronger than me take a shot at coming here to try to brawl with me. I'm ready for war. I'm ready for war. Put your money where your mouth is, no stalling with me. I've climbed to the...
Welcome back, everyone, to the Elimination Chamber Kickoff Show. Today it was Haunted Jacob hosting the Kickoff Show, and by my side, Skeletor and Haunted Jacob. We're here to continue to talk about the Elimination Chamber Night 2. We just... I'm sorry. We just talked about... We talked about last night's show, sort of gave our little review. Mostly talked about Roman Reigns versus Drew McIntyre. We'll sort of get back on the other matches as well. But tonight, we've got the women's triple threat match with the title on the line. We've got Stephanie Vaquer, Lita, and Nia Jax. Nia Jax entering as the champion. She's defending the women's championship, as you guys see on the screen. She has been champion since Bad Blood of last year in the WWE 2K25 Universe mode. She's been quite dominant. We also have the Unsanctioned Match for the United States Championship. And we then have our main event. And Haunted Jacob, who are our participants in this main event?
We have LA Knight, we have Bron Breakker, we have CM Punk, we have Cody Rhodes, we have Edge, and we have Bobby Lashley. And the fan favorite to win is the R-rated superstar Edge.
Edge, absolutely. We also have our WrestleMania card. Tiffany Stratton, that's going to defend the Women's Championship versus Alexa Bliss on episode 17 at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. We obviously have our World Championship match. I'll leave that to you.
We have Seth Rollins defending against Oba Femi at WrestleMania Atlanta.
The men's Royal Rumble winner going versus the Visionary, the Revolutionary, Seth freaking Rollins. We also have our host, Jelly Roll, on episode 17 at Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
And also, I'm pretty sure the theme song.
And also one of the theme songs of WrestleMania. Absolutely, Jelly Roll. If everything stays as such, Nia Jax will defend the title versus Becky Lynch. Why do I say that? Is because Nia Jax has a title match tonight. So if she loses, well, maybe it could be Lita. Maybe it could be Stephanie Vaquer.
And they have a history.
And there's history between Nia Jax and Becky Lynch. Absolutely. And that's about it. So how about we talk about the men's Elimination Chamber match? Do you have... Jacob, some stats for us potentially?
Oh yes, I have some stats. So like I said before, the 6 participants are Cody Rhodes, Edge, Bron Breakker, CM Punk, Bobby Lashley, and LA Knight. So first of all, let's go with the records of those superstars throughout the season of the CJ2K universe. So first we have LA Knight, that is 2 wins, 2 losses. We have Cody Rhodes, that is 1 win, 2 losses. We have CM Punk, who is 6 win and 1 lost. We have Bron Breakker, that's 1-1. We have Edge, that's 1-0. And we have Bobby Lashley, that's 1-0. Now, the 2 participants has 1 win and 0 losses are Edge and Bobby Lashley. That is because their only match was the qualifying match. So, yeah. So, first, let's start with Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes, to qualify in the men's Elimination Chamber, defeated Logan Paul and Penta, episode 3, SmackDown in Italy. Then we had Edge, who defeated MJF, the current Intercontinental Champion, and Omos at episode 4 in Manchester. Then we had Bron Breakker. I think he has the advantage here. It was the 2 hardest participants to defeat, including the Hardy Boys and ambush attack of Drew McIntyre on Roman Reigns that caused him the match, and Bron Breakker got the pin on Hardy. That was episode 6 in Cardiff. as well, we had CM Punk that qualified by defeating Big Bronson Reed and Matt Hardy this time at episode 2 of Scotland. Then we had Bobby Lashley that defeated Solo Sikoa and John Moxley, episode 5 in Greece. And the last participant was LA Knight that defeated Sheamus and Denhausen in episode 7 in Ireland.
I talked to Zayn Saint Savior yesterday, and Zayn Saint Savior told me his final 2 and the winner. I'd like to ask you the question of who do you think will be the final 2 and who will win this match, and then I'll give you Zayn Saint Savior's prediction, and then I'll give you my prediction. So tell me your prediction. Who's going to be the final 2 and who's going to be the winner?
My prediction is going to come upon a long time of thinking. So we need to go back in time to know how I thought about that.
Let's go back in time.
Let's go back in time. So back in time, at the starting of this universe mode, we had the tag team of MJF and Bron Breakker.
Absolutely.
And now, half of that tag team is champions.
Yep.
MJF and Bron Breakker. And as we know, MJF is different now than before. He's more angry, he's more serious, and he's like that. So now, to make it fair that MJF is champion, I think half of the finals will be Bron Breakker. This will be half of the final of this men's chamber, and I think he will win this chamber match.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he's going to be in final with CM Punk, because CM Punk has been angry a lot lately. He's serious, he wants to get back on top, and I'm pretty sure he wants to get his hands on the Visionaries.
Oh, yeah.
So I think he's going to win to get his. And I think if he wins, we're going to have something special that's going to happen. He's not going to choose Cena, he's going to choose Seth as well. So then it's going to be a triple threat at Mania.
That could be interesting. I don't know if he's allowed to do that, but that could be interesting.
But if it works,
I
think that can happen. Because if he wins, he's for sure going to try to get on the Visionaries. I don't think he's going to go on Cena, but I think he's going to go on Seth, because that's the one that he wants to hit the most.
Yeah.
How about you?
Did you mention your final 2 and your winner?
Yes, Bron Breakker and Punk. And
Bron Breakker and Punk. Bron Breakker gets the win.
But if Punk gets the win, he's going to go on Seth.
Absolutely. Okay. Yeah. My prediction was Bron Breakker to win as well, but I had Bron Breakker versus Edge at the end. Mm-hmm. Zayn Saint Savior had Edge versus LA Knight and had Edge winning. He really wants Edge versus John Cena at WrestleMania.
So he thinks that LA Knight's going to get screwed again.
Yeah, he thinks LA Knight is not going to complete his mission of having a chance to capture the championship at WrestleMania versus John Cena. It's an interesting prediction. Look, this is really a tough matchup to predict. I don't know how next year we're going to have this chamber match more stacked. I don't think it could get more stacked than this. I mean, Cody Rhodes, CM Punk, LA Knight, Edge, Bobby Lashley, Bron Breakker. You have a mix of everything, from young stars, from veterans, from legends, everything.
Yeah.
Very unpredictable. I think anyone can win, and people will be happy.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. But I want to talk about something, and that's Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes, as we know, WrestleMania is going to Atlanta in his hometown.
Yeah.
And obviously, if Cody Rhodes wins, how big can that be for Cody Rhodes to go to his hometown, WrestleMania Atlanta, face John Cena, and potentially win the title in his hometown in the main event? How big? That would be pretty big for him.
Mm-hmm.
We saw them backstage, face-to-face on the last SmackDown. And, Cody Rhodes said, when I win the chamber, I'll see you at Mania. Typical speech. Cena says, yeah, blah, blah, blah. I'll see you in your hometown. That's going to become my hometown. Because guess what? No one really likes you anymore. Is that true? Do people not like Cody Rhodes anymore? Is there truth to that?
I have no clue, honestly. Hello, Dan Brooke. I have no clue, but I think he's less the fan favorite, though.
Less the fan favorite?
I think if Cody Rhodes is in a match, I think want the other superstar to win.
And that's kind of what I got from Zayn Saint Savior too. Zayn Saint Savior's like, I like Cody Rhodes, but I like the others more.
Yeah.
That's kind of the problem now with Cody Rhodes, and Cody Rhodes like got mad at John Cena, and it's like, okay, you think that, I don't care, because I don't think that. Very interesting. We'll see how that unfolds. A little message to Devin and Dan, Jacob.
First of all, Dan, hello. Second of all, Devin, no.
Yeah, Devin, no one is mad at you, okay? No one is mad at you. No one is mad at you. And Dan, welcome back to the channel. Anything else to say that's important regarding the men's Elimination Chamber match?
We know that the winner is going to go face John Cena at WrestleMania. So that means we can get Cody versus Cena. We can get Edge versus Cena. We can get Bron Breakker versus Cena. Maybe Punk versus Cena if he doesn't do the thing. We can get Bobby Lashley versus Cena, or we can get LA Knight versus Cena.
So I'm gonna ask you what I asked Zayn yesterday, and I'm gonna give you the matchups that could happen at WrestleMania, and you're gonna give me a rating on 10 on what's the matchup that you think fans and yourself would be more excited for.
Okay.
All right. Let's start with CM Punk versus John Cena.
That would be good, but I think it would be better if you choose a Seth and triple threat if it's possible. But with Cena, we'll give it still a 8 out of 10.
Let's go with Cody Rhodes versus John Cena, a match that we have seen in real life at WrestleMania.
8 out of 10 as well.
How about LA Knight versus John Cena? They have met before. They've met at Survivor Series. LA Knight got screwed. They've met at the Royal Rumble in a tag team match. LA Knight was able to pin John Cena. We could have another one at WrestleMania.
8.5.
Bobby Lashley versus John Cena.
8 as well.
Bron Breakker versus John Cena.
Probably the youngest superstar against the oldest superstar. I'm going with a 9 out of 10.
The future versus the past.
Yeah.
And last but definitely not least, the rated R superstar Edge versus John Cena.
I'm going 9.5 out of 10.
He's the fan favorite. Edge is the fan favorite.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that if Edge wins later tonight, his fans are going to be happy.
Yeah.
But like I mentioned, I really don't care who wins. Anyone can win, and I'm looking forward to WrestleMania. Dan is a big fan of you. In response to that?
Thank you, Dan, and just thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you, by Haunted Jacob. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be back after this break, and we're going to recap the whole show very quickly. Talk about some little subjects. Talk maybe about future premium live events and all that, and maybe some backstage questions and all that stuff. Some creative and storytelling and all that stuff. All right, we'll be back. Welcome back, everyone, to Elimination Chamber's Kickoff Show. We are live. And Haunted Jacob, what have we discussed today?
We have discussed some matches of last night, like you see on the screen right now. Roman Reigns and Drew McIntyre. We talked about
Today's matches.
So the Nia Vaquer Lita match.
Women's triple threat match for the title. Winner faces Becky Lynch at WrestleMania. Becky Lynch won the Women's Elimination Chamber yesterday.
Yeah, we talked about the Unsanctioned Match between Sami Zayn and Trick Williams for the United States Championship.
And obviously the main event that we just talked about, Men's Elimination Chamber match between Cody Rhodes, CM Punk, LA Knight,
Bobby Lashley, Bron Breaker, and
Edge, the Rated R Superstar. We've got a mix of veterans, mix of legends, mix of rookies.
Hello, Zayn.
Hello, Zayn. Welcome to the live. Zayn, we had you last night. And Haunted Jacob was agreed. He wants to see Edge versus John Cena the most at WrestleMania. It's a fan favorite match. I believe if Edge can win later on tonight, fans will be happy. But like I mentioned, anyone can win, and we're all going to be happy. And we also talked about it with Zayn, Jelly Roll hosting.
Yeah.
Zayn, I believe Zayn has some mixed thoughts on Jelly Roll hosting. What can you say about Jelly Roll?
He's a great singer. He's a great
singer, yeah.
Great singer, great celebrity, and he loves wrestling. So I think
he loves wrestling. He does.
He's gonna do good. I mean,
he could be a perfect host.
Exactly.
Absolutely. We're live here at the London, UK at the Wembley Stadium. Great host, loud crowd. Let's talk about our next events because we're officially on the road to WrestleMania. So let's go one show each, and we obviously have London, UK.
We have Raw episode 9 live in
Louisville, Kentucky. Then we go on to SmackDown episode 10, the 10th episode of this 2K26 Universe Mode, live from St. Louis, Missouri.
We have then
Cincinnati, Ohio on Raw. We then have SmackDown. I did not see where it was.
Kansas, I think.
It was Kansas City. Raw, Indianapolis. Episode 14, SmackDown. We've got Omaha.
Raw episode 15. We have Nashville,
Tennessee. And the last SmackDown before WrestleMania at Des Moines. And
we have WrestleMania night 1 and 2, episode 17.
In Atlanta, Georgia, in Cody Rhodes' hometown tonight. Probably an earlier start time from 8/7 Central. Elimination Chamber night 2. We had an incredible night last night, and we're gonna have another one tonight. An incredible one.
Don't forget to like this video, this live, and subscribe and turn on the bell.
Absolutely. Let's take out our Elimination Chamber card for night 2. We've got Nia Jax defending the Women's Championship versus Lita and Stephanie Vaquer in triple threat action. Kicking things off tonight for night 2.
After that, we have the Unsanctioned Match with the United States Champion. We have Sami Zayn taking on the champ, Trick Williams.
And in our main event, Men's Elimination Chamber match, Cody Rhodes battles LA Knight, CM Punk, Edge, Bobby Lashley, Bron Breaker. It all goes down, Elimination Chamber match in London on YouTube.
Thank you for watching this official Elimination Chamber theme song.
Fabian. Incredible song. We love the vibe. And, we had a great road to Elimination Chamber. Let's talk about our road to Elimination Chamber. 3 Raw events, 3 SmackDown events. It was awesome.
And for me, it's even going to be better because it's 3 Raw, and 4 Raw, and 4 SmackDown.
Let's take a look where WrestleMania is this year. So let's give our final picks, final predictions. Let's, watch this hype package between Nia Jax, Stephanie Vaquer, and Lita before we give our final prediction.
Who throws Nia Jax outside the ring. She's fired fired up. Lita is fired up, and so is this passive Quebec City crowd. But guys, look at that's Stephanie Vaquer with a steel chair, and Stephanie Vaquer attacking Lita. And the ref will call for the bell. And Stephanie Vaquer.
At Elimination Chamber, everybody keeps talking about Stephanie Vaquer. Everybody keeps talking about Lita. But let's get one thing straight. I'm the women's world champion for a reason.
Nia, keep talking. The truth is you're scared. You know your time as champion is running out.
Big, big, big mistake.
So, Haunted Jacob, what is your final pick for Nia Jax, Stephanie Vaquer, Lita, with the winner facing Becky Lynch, the Women's Elimination Chamber match winner?
I'm going with the fan favorite Stephanie Vaquer. Takes it away from Nia. So then Nia loses.
Stephanie Vaquer. I believe I said Stephanie Vaquer to Zayn Saint Savior last night. I'm going to change my pick to Lita. She's the Hall of Famer. She has a lot of experience. She couldn't get it done at Royal Rumble versus Nia Jax. She's going to get it done tonight by pinning Stephanie Vaquer. That's going to piss Nia Jax off. Those are great final picks, right? Let's move on to our next matchup. Trick Williams versus Sami Zayn. Unsanctioned match before we give our final prediction.
And here's the hype package.
Let's see how we got here.
Of course, when I don't attend the show, there's chaos. So you know what? You guys want chaos? You guys want extreme? Well, extreme it is. Unsanctioned match at Elimination Chamber. How about that? Alright?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Elimination Chamber Kickoff Show. Final pick, Trick Williams or Sami Zayn, unsanctioned.
I'm going Sami Zayn.
I have to agree. Sami Zayn.
Canadian blood.
Absolutely. Sami Zayn, who we always consider him the ultimate underdog, but I think tonight he's going to be the favorite of this matchup. And drop your predictions down below for those watching. And I believe this will be match of the night. This is my prediction. What do you think will be match of the night?
That one. Trick Sami. Unsanctioned. I'm for sure it's going to be chaotic.
Oh, for sure it's going to be chaotic. Unsanctioned match means that there are no rules, no disqualification, and that us, myself, Skeletor, the general manager, and you, the general manager of Raw, we're not responsible for what happens in this match. If they get injured, we're not responsible. We're not gonna pay for their for their medical treatments and everything. We're not responsible. They have to take care of themselves.
Yeah.
The referee not responsible.
Yeah,
What happens? He's just letting the match go, and whatever happens. I'm very excited for this matchup, and I guess now all we have to talk about is our main event. Main event, final pick. Who is going to WrestleMania to face John Cena?
The R-rated superstar Edge. Final pick. The fans want it. I want it. Let's get it.
I'm going Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker. I want to see Breaker versus Cena. Hey, Braun Breaker's on Raw. Then he'll join SmackDown. He'll join my brand. Because, by the way, everyone, I'm Skeletor, your SmackDown general manager.
And I'm Haunted Jacob, the Raw general manager.
So we book our own shows. So we could talk a little about that. And, you book Raw. I'm booking SmackDown. Let's talk also about Shinsuke Nakamura. He's a SmackDown superstar.
Yeah.
Is he heading to Raw? If he's been revealed as a mystery attacker. If he joins the Visionaries officially, I guess he has to go to Raw.
Yeah, I guess he might have to go to Raw. But we saw that the Visionaries, Nakamura attacked Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
And fought Roman Reigns. And CM Punk came to help Roman Reigns. But
yeah.
Excuse me. Yes. He got attacked. He attacked Roman, and then CM Punk came to help.
Absolutely.
And then they tried to team on Nakamura, but it had some tensions between the two, and that for sure didn't help. You know, like what Zayn said yesterday about his predictions on Mania,
the tag team
match. Well, look, it might not happen because Nakamura did indeed come after the match of Drew McIntyre, but after Drew McIntyre never came back to help Nakamura or Seth.
Right, because the headline is that.
So we don't know if he's with the Visionaries.
But the headline is saying that he has joined the Visionaries, and that's the main theory. Yeah, I'm thinking that might not even be true.
Yeah, me too. That's what I'm trying to say, because he maybe he just wants to go against CM Punk's friend, and he just wants to go against CM Punk's friends. But now look, he came, but no one came to help back, and we know that Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre was in the stadium because they were there a few minutes ago. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And thank you, Zayn, for your answer.
Yeah, and again, everyone, drop your predictions down below for this incredible night. Let's remind everyone for one final time the match card for tonight. What do we have, Jacob?
We have Lita versus Stephanie Vaquer versus Nia Jax taking on for the World Heavyweight Champion woman.
We then have the unsanctioned match between Trick Williams and and Sami Zayn. They met at the Royal Rumble. Well, they're gonna meet again because I said so. Unsanctioned match: Trick Williams versus Sami Zayn.
And then we have the famous Elimination Chamber main event: LA Knight versus Bron Breakker, Bobby Lashley, Edge versus Cody versus CM Punk. Winner versus Cena at Mania, and it's official.
We are here for night 2, which will go live on YouTube in just maybe a couple hours, probably. It will definitely air before 8 o'clock, so make sure to be on YouTube and watch this epic premium live event, the final stop before WrestleMania.
Thank you, Arjun de Poitrine, for the official theme song of the Elimination Chamber. Femme bien.
This was your kickoff show for Elimination Chamber, main evented by the men's Elimination Chamber. Thank you, Haunted Jacob, for hosting here, and thank you so much for being the special guest. Absolutely.
And later tonight, after Elimination Night 2, we will have the press conference hosted by myself, but I might not be present. And special guest of Skeletor
Yes.
and Zayn.
Yeah. Scheduled for the press conference, Haunted Jacob, Skeletor, and potentially our boy, Zayn. Savior. Everyone,
Thank you for watching, and see you at Elimination
thank you
Chamber
all, and
Night 2.
what a kickoff show we had. What a chamber. Final stop. Be there later on tonight for Elimination Chamber. Thank you all for watching. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Don't leave just yet. I have some questions to answer. I had a great comment. We had a great comment earlier by Mr. Curtis Hartley 313, and this is for everyone who's starting their universe modes on. It's for everyone who's starting their universe modes and who needs some sort of advice or some help. I'm not saying we're perfect. We're trying. We've just started this universe mode, a couple months, maybe it's been a year officially. We started with 2K25 and we've evolved since then. I think now we're at our peak. We've finally found our groove and how to make it. Just for us to be streaming live for Kickoff Show and a press conference, pretty amazing. We get inspired by others, other channels. Who are we inspired? So many people.
Yeah.
I don't want to name drop, but we're inspired by so many YouTube channels, and
I think we became better than those.
we just want to be better. We like competition, and we want to be as professional as possible, and all such. But there's questions from this Curtis. It's Curtis Hartley.
I'm gonna read.
He's gonna read us the questions, and I'll answer.
I'll take breaks so you can answer. So he said, "Yo, bro, your WWE 2K Universe videos are honestly some of the best I've seen. I'm starting my own WWE 2K Universe.
Thank you
mode
very
channel
much.
And was wondering if you'd be willing to answer a few questions. Number 1, what editing software do you use?"
I use a range. Editing software, the final, the final cut that I have is iMovie. I put everything into iMovie. So simple. It's free. Put them all in iMovie and then just, edit them out. Edit what you want. Edit what you don't want. You put all your clips together. But, for like graphic design, I use Canva. For another editing software, I use Final Cut Pro, which I believe to get the Pro version you have to pay. I also use that. But, for graphic design, use Canva and use a mix of, go check for inspiration and then don't exactly copy that. Make it your own. But, make it as professional as possible. And if you need advice, just message us via email on our YouTube channel if you click view email address. Or you go on our website and you tag via the chat. Or you also, by the way, new feature, you ask AI. On our site now, you can ask AI and he's going to ask you, he's going to answer for you. So ask him how many times has Trick Williams and Sami Zayn faced, he's going to answer you. I don't think you even knew. That's a new feature, AI, on our website. Link in the description.
Second question, how do you plan each episode before you edit? Can I answer this one?
Answer this one.
So we have this...
But speak on the mic, sir. Sorry.
We have this app. It's called Google Sheet.
Google Sheets available to everyone.
We make all the shows, the date, the episode, the location, everything on there, and it's a list. And then after we plan all our matches, we we plan our matches, and then we know what's next for the episode, and it's very, very easy to know what to do for and we don't need to think.
The hat is back, Devin. The hat is back.
We know we don't need to think for every episode because we plan it about what. Imagine it's Chamber. We just finished Chamber. Now it's Mania. So now we book our Road to Mania.
We've booked all our Road to Mania, I believe.
Yeah, we did that not a long time ago. We book our Road to Mania, and then after we already have it prepared. So when it's time to film, we film it, we edit, and we do it. But now he asks other thing, and how do you know what to cut?
How do I know what to cut?
Yeah, in the editing.
Well, first of all, I cut. Well, on the weekly episodes, Raw and SmackDown, we have ads. Before, we would just continue, playing the match and streaming the match on our, PlayStation where we record. And I would just cut so that we can have some ads. I want to make it, very professional, very Raw-like, very SmackDown-like. Now what we do is via the PlayStation, we decide, okay, that's our final shot before it goes to the ad. Then we just stop the recording. Then we just stop. We talk, discuss of what's happening next. We don't really have match scripts except for, premium live events. That's how I know what to cut. But I also cut, unnecessary things. Like if, let's say for premium live event matches, when the announcer is talking and announcing the champions, we don't want that because we don't even hear the announcers. I cut that part. I obviously cut the parts where we're pausing the game. It's logical. So, I think that answers the question.
Yeah. Okay, wait, and, yeah. How do you decide what gameplay to keep? Yeah, you answered?
I kind of answered, yeah.
What transition do you use the most?
The transition?
Yeah.
I use the dissolve transition. It just dissolves. Usually you want the no transition. When you go to, you show a match card, let's say right now. Actually, let's do it. It's going to cut right into the chamber. One. It's going to cut right into the full card. That, you don't dissolve, you cut it, because it shows like this transition that we made ourselves, which is the Elimination Chamber. Where it shows the Elimination Chamber logo, and then boom. You don't want a fade. You use a fade sometimes when you're showing the crowd, and then you show some other angle of the crowd, and then you could fade it. You could also cut it. Fade and cut are on most popular ones. You don't want to use these weird, slide. You don't want to use something like, let's say, this one, where we're sliding. You don't want that. This is no. You want something very simple. Next question.
What fonts do you use for your match cards and graphics?
Fonts, I don't have the exact fonts. You don't want to use the normal ones, Canva Sans, Arial, Comic Sans, Times New Roman. You don't want to use those. These are school fonts that you use for essays. You want to use more creative ones. For logos, we have our different fonts. Obviously, you want some simple, bold fonts. Let's say now you see, where it shows tonight. You want something, you don't want some nice handwritten chalkboard-like font, obviously. Unless, on your logo, that's what it is, and the graphic, but I don't have the exact fonts with me, but it really depends on the theme of your show. But once you're advertising something, you want to use simple fonts.
How long does it take to edit your video? How long does it take to edit one episode?
Well, let's say Elimination Chamber Night 2. I was very late. I woke up this morning at 6:30 o'clock to make sure that I'm able to upload the thing. By 12, I was done. So calculate that, it's almost 6 hours.
Yeah.
Doing one show. That's if you're doing it really back to back. But sometimes you're working, sometimes you have school, whatever. Sometimes you have to go eat supper. It takes out time. It could take, 3 days if you work 2 hours per show. But that's for a premium live event. For regular shows, it could be 3 hours. Sometimes it's very short, depending on your clips, depending on if it works well. If your device is laggy that day, or if your streaming device is laggy, it could all change. Next question. I'll be back to say.
How do you make your shows feel like an actual WWE podcast? So I can actually answer this one.
Yeah.
To actually make your episode as a podcast, you want everything the most realistic. Number one, you don't want the WWE 2K game to commentate your episode. You want to take that off and you commentate your own way. Like us, what we do, it's Skeletor that does that, and it helps very much. Second, you want to make ads like we talked earlier. Makes it like Raw and SmackDown. Something else, you want to put your match cards after each match, like what's next, what's coming up in the show. Maybe you don't want to announce everything. Other thing, make it at least 1 hour, your weekly show. That's a pretty good length. And us, obviously we use AI voice for the promos, but it's not free. So if you really want to do the best like we do, you can pay for it if you like, but that really helps their realistic way for our universe mode. And we use real PLEs for our shows, like the real universe and everything, but we try to not copy the storyline that's happening with WWE. Like, that's actually gonna say a funny story. Trick, Sami, we had it planned way before WWE planned it. So that's, for example, why I did Roman Jacob Fatu before, because I knew it was gonna happen in real life, and I'm happy that I booked it before that actually happened in real WWE. Because usually, so maybe sometimes we book our things before, but they get stolen after. So we try to not really copy storylines that already happened in the real WWE, and to make it, that's it. I think there's no other. That's it.
So like right now, I just have the file of Elimination Chamber Night 2. So I'm uploading it to YouTube. Could premiere at 5 o'clock, That's really how it goes. It's very painful editing and all that, but whatever.
I think I named everything to make a show.
Absolutely. Are there any other questions?
Oh yes. Do you edit everything in one session or in multiple days?
I think I talked about it.
Yeah, he talked.
You could re-mention it.
But normally it's multiple days. But now we were just very in a hurry for.
Now we were in a hurry mode.
Yeah,
hurry mode.
We want to try hard.
Because we're like in a little break starting like Wednesday until Sunday. We have our little break.
Yeah. Do you have a workflow you follow every time you edit?
Oh yeah, that's a good question. Basically I get the clips from PS App. Before that, I worked on mostly Canva on the graphics. So the graphics that you see right now, Canva. I work on those beforehand while I'm getting the clips. Sometimes I'm working at the same time. Boom, get the clips. I'm working on Canva, get the clips. When they're ready, because it doesn't take right away.
Sense, yeah.
Exactly. I put them together in iMovie. I check the clips, what to cut. Sometimes there's some fails, there's some flops. Example, let's say tonight, Nia Jax, she's jumping on Lita and she completely misses. Sometimes I cut it, Yeah. So that goes back to your question. That's if Nia Jax jumps. That's so rare. And usually I do that. Then what I add, AI voice, I add them after. I add entrance themes that I download from YouTube using, illegal sites that transform YouTube videos to MP3 files that makes the audio real good. Before, what I do, I would voice over it. I'd take another device, voice over, it would sound crap. So that's why we changed. And that's pretty much it. Add the overlays that we see right now, the graphics on top.
And
I think that's pretty much. Do you have something else to add?
well. There's not the question, but the last question.
Okay,
So
yeah.
for
Go.
this last question, I would like you answer your own way, and I'm gonna answer my own way.
Okay.
Because the question is, what is the biggest piece of advice you would give someone who is just starting a universe mode channel? Can I start?
Start.
Yeah. So me, my biggest advice: when you film, you do not want to play with AI in one-on-one matches. Us before we were doing that, but now for Road to Chamber, we both didn't have school, so we could have done it together, and that really helped. For triple threat of the qualifying, yes, it did had an AI, but even sometimes we would connect the extra controller and play that extra controller at the same time, so the match can really go. As well, on the app that I mentioned earlier, Google Sheets, we also made a list of scripts for the PLD matches, a script. So every time, like he said earlier, when there's ads, we can talk about we can talk about what's next in the match, and that really helps. So imagine now, you can always write a script before, beginning, middle, end, and when there's ads, when you want your ads for the thing, you just read your script that you wrote before. So now the match is gonna go very quickly, and you're gonna go as exactly as you want. So that's one of my advice that I give to people who start in universe mode, that you do not want to play with AI. So if Mr. Curtis Harley, Mr. Curtis Harley, you have a friend that's doing the universe with you, you should guys film it together, and do not film it on the online game mode in 2K. Or else other advice. Make it as you want. If you don't like a part of a little part of a show, it's fine. Just keep it, and it's fine. You also want to get for promos some highlight reel clips, and always still record the original thing so you get the sound, then you can add the sound afterwards. So that's it for me, and you what's your piece of advice?
Yeah, sorry, because I'm uploading the Chamber Night 2. It's uploading. It's going to be basically an instant premiere. I set it up at 5 o'clock, but it could premiere anytime. And after that, it's going to be followed by the press conference. It's probably going to be, supper time, so maybe after 7:30. I know there's Raw starting at 6 o'clock tonight. It's a special start time. So maybe after Raw, 8 o'clock. Piece of advice. What did you say? You talked about playing with AI.
About you want to don't play with AI. About even if you don't like a little part of a show, just keep it. About a script, and while the ads, you talk with your friend, and do not play with your friend on the online game mode in 2K. Play it together.
Yeah,
casual,
together. Be
couch playing. Not
every show in 2K25. What we would do is that Jacob would film his own show with AI. I would film my own show. Now what we do is for every show we meet up that day and we film it. You know, we have our plan on Google Sheets and all that. And another tip, I don't think we talked about it when we talk about making it more professional. We have actually two websites. One, our main website, CJ Wrestling, where you could check the upcoming events. By the way, you could go grab some tickets. By the way, if you want to be featured on the show, it starts the next Raw episode, not for tonight, but you could actually sign up for that. Have a website. We also have a website saying with the champions, current champions, the past champions, all that. If you have that, you could be so pro.
You can be set.
You can be set for life.
Yeah.
You pro, not a rookie, a pro. So I guess that's my tip of advice. Be consistent as well. Post. Don't post one episode and post the other episode a month later. Some do that. They take too much time editing that show. It's great, but it's not worth it. Post at least, try to post once per week, maybe once per 2 weeks maximum. We have basically a Raw Then the following week we have a SmackDown. Then the following week we have a Raw. So we're always, posting. And then we post shorts. We post highlights, whatever. Be consistent. Be consistent. And, if you post and you don't have a lot of views, who cares?
Yeah.
We don't have too many views. We post. And look at yesterday's Elimination Chamber. Doing way better in the stats.
Talking about Chamber, it's already at 140 views.
Already for this universe mode, it's pretty good. And, some highlights have a lot of views.
Other realistic thing I can add is hype packages for your rivalry.
Yep.
Highlight reel of your SmackDown and Raws. And some custom arenas as well for your PLEs and for your Raw and SmackDown.
We have custom arenas for everything, except for the matches that we cannot use custom arenas, such as a War Games match and an Elimination Chamber match. That's about it.
Yeah.
So what we'll do, we're going to show you guys the 2 hype packages for tonight. Trick Williams, Sami Zayn, Nia Jax, Lita, Stephanie Vaquer. And then see you guys for the official night 2 show. And then later on the press conference. I might see you at the press conference later.
Yeah,
possibly.
I might.
So, voila. Thank you, everyone.
Who throws Nia Jax outside the ring. She's fired up. Lita is fired up, and so is this passive Quebec City crowd. But guys, look at this. That's Stephanie Vaquer with a steel chair, and Stephanie Vaquer attacking Lita. And the ref will call for the bell. And Stephanie Vaquer.
At Elimination Chamber, everybody keeps